What's up, people? Joe Winko here, your favorite Hawaiian guy, and here's my next episode of Joe Winko Talk. And this topic I'm going to be talking about in this video is, well, it's kind of weird and just a tad bit creepy, but as you all know, I am a fan of weird stuff in general, so it's pure gold to me. Okay, so this is a man. There's this man I found online. No, I haven't talked to him. I don't know him at all, or contacted him. But he's kind of he's famous, actually, kind of famous for this. He wants to look like a Ken doll. Well, he made himself look like a Ken doll, a human Ken doll. As you all know, Barbie and Ken. He made himself look like a Ken doll, and he looks like he came straight out of a Toy Story movie. He did this with plastic surgery and everything, and let me show you his picture. Okay, here's one picture of him, and here's another picture of him. So, about this, what you guys, well, if any of you read about this before, those muscles he has, he looks pretty muscular, but those aren't really muscles. What he did was he got a bunch of implants in his arms and his chest and everywhere else to make him look really bulk and muscular. And I remember watching one interview of this woman who was interviewing him and asking him why didn't he just work out and get those muscles. And he says that working out, he didn't think it was glamorous at all. He just wanted to get the plastic surgery and have the muscles put in because it's just a bunch of implants everywhere. And now, I have kind of mixed feelings on this. I think it's really cool that he looks exactly like a Ken doll, but I also think it's kind of creepy, and I don't think he's creepy, not judging at all, but I just think it's creepy that, about, like, getting... The only thing that creeps me out about this is the thought of having people slice into you and put in implants everywhere. That just creeps me out, and just having a bunch of like implants all over you. I don't really know much about implants, but what I do know is, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's basically like filling up balloons with water and putting them into you. Like, God forbid if he accidentally sticks himself with a pin or something, because that can't possibly be good. But I hopefully they're sturdy enough so nothing like that does happen. But yeah, it's kind of creepy. And he also had his lips blown up too, and his face changed a bit to resemble the Ken doll look. And I think it's kind of cool, because he probably won't ever lose those muscles at all, because they're not really real muscles, they're all fake and put in. And plus, they won't like fall out of place, because I watched another video and his surgeon says that the body usually builds up scar tissue around the implants that holds them in. And he spent like this is just an estimate though, but he spent over $500,000 on all those procedures and all those surgeries and implants he had done, like a total of $500,000. And I don't know, I kind of think that's a waste of money, but it's his passion. He wants to look like a Ken doll. Plus, he's a model, too, so he's probably making millions for looking like that, so he probably got it all paid back. And still think that's a little unhealthy to have a bunch of implants inside of you and being made up of that. It still creeps me out a bit, but he's still, like, he had them manufactured really good. He had a very good, obviously, a very good surgeon, because he doesn't seem to have any scars on him at all. None that I see at all. And, yeah, so that's it. So, not sure what else to say about that, but let me know what you guys think about the human Ken doll. I think it's kind of weird. But, it's cool, too. And also, getting back to my YouTube channel, well, for my YouTube channel, thanks so much to everyone who helped out with Slender Man's Cabin. I think I already thanked you guys for this before. But, Universe Undead is on its way. That's my zombie series that I've been talking about. And I have an idea. I don't really know where I'm going to go with it, though. But I only have an idea on what should happen in the first 2 episodes. I'm going to have to figure out more. But I'm going to film the first 2 episodes, then post it. And then you guys tell me what you think should happen next. But that won't be until, like, later next year, though. And I have a bunch of other new movies on the way. But I'm not going to spoil anything about them or tell you anything about them. I want to wait till the new year comes. But, I also asked on my fan page on Facebook, I also posted, like, asked everyone who was following it. Hopefully you are all following it. What was your favorite Joe Winko horror film from year 2014? And the one that, like, a lot of people were commenting, and a lot of them said more than one film was their favorite. But most people were saying that Body Count House was their favorite Sims 2 horror film. And I'll have the link to that somewhere in the video, so you guys can go check it out. But that was actually the second highest view count video. Like, it had one of the most highest views in second place. The video I made this year that had the most views was Friday the 13th. I'll have a link to that somewhere too, so you guys can watch it. And, but behind that was Body Count House, and a bunch of people liked Fresh Apple Massacre too, but I tried making Fresh Apple Massacre the most goriest movie of all my videos, but I think the other ones I made in 2014 were gory too, like Slice and Stab especially. Body Count House was gory, and Slender Man's Cabin. They were all really gory, and even in 2014, like, even with my first horror movie of 2014, ever since Fresh Apple Massacre, I now put the warning this film contains scenes of violence and gore. Because they really do. The only one that really wasn't that gory was A Nightmare Encounter, but it still was kind of violent, though. So, yeah. And so, getting back to Universe Undead, it's on its way. I only have an idea of what should happen in the first 2 episodes. And I'm going to be making all the zombie skins myself. Well, not exactly. I'm going to download some from Mod The Sims and edit them, change them up a bit to make them look more realistic and gross. And I also watched some clip I found on YouTube, 7 Things You Didn't Know About The Walking Dead, because that's what Universe Undead is going to be based off of. But The Walking Dead, I read that the makeup artists, like, with each season, as the seasons progress, like Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, Season 4, and Season 5, the zombies look more grosser and uglier and more decomposed. That's what they said in the video. But when I was watching The Walking Dead, you don't really notice that much, because in all the seasons, even in Season 1, the zombies look really gross and decayed to begin with. So they all look like really gross in all the seasons anyway. But in Universe Undead, you're going to notice it more than Walking Dead, because I have that all planned out. First, in Universe Undead, they're going to look like, in the first few episodes, the zombies are going to look like real people, but you're going to be able to tell that they're dead because they'll be kind of pale and their eyes will be clouded up. But then as I make more and more episodes, the zombies will eventually look grosser, more decayed, and more ugly looking. That's what I plan on doing. And you also have to know that during a zombie apocalypse, it's not like everyone dies at the same time. So some zombies might look fresh and human-looking, while other zombies just look really gross and decayed. But the more episodes I make, the more gross and uglier they'll look. So, yeah, just wanted to explain that to you. And I actually Googled stages of human decomposition. I haven't started making the zombies yet, but I Googled stages of human decomposition so I can tell what they look like. And yeah, I hope I'm not creeping you guys out too much. So be on the lookout for that. And also, huge spoiler alert, if you haven't seen the new episode of The Walking Dead 5, but the mid-season finale of The Walking Dead 5, but I felt really sorry for Beth. I didn't want her to die at all, but they were kind of cornered into doing it, though, with this. Because when I saw them trading in the 2 police officers for Carol and Beth, I knew it wasn't going to be that easy. So, yeah, they kind of were cornered into killing Beth. and I felt really bad. I wish she would have survived. But but because of that, Beth is going to be appearing as a character in one of my new videos. I haven't made the sim that looks like her yet, but I'm making her in Sims 2 Body Shop. I just need to find the right hairstyle so it looks like her. So be on the lookout for that too. So that's basically it. So tell me what you think about everything I talked about in this video. And yeah, so don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe. Do not forget to like me on Facebook, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter, because now I'm using Twitter now too, but I don't really post that much stuff there because they have a limit on how much stuff you can type, and it kind of sucks and it's getting annoying. So yeah, don't forget to like me on Facebook, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter. And peace out, people.